Welcome back to 3R Ballistics and the newest addition to our collection, our Noreen ULR 50 BMG. So like the title says, why a 50 BMG? Well, I don't have one good reason. I have two. Long range precision shooting and material destruction. For testing, of course. And more of that material destruction later. But to start, we need to sight in the scope, get it on paper, and we have some 660 grain ball rounds. We'll get a general idea, but we are going to go ahead and do a 3-shot group with the Hornady AMAX. It's a 750 grain. So let's head off to the range and start our testing, our grouping, and material destruction with the new to our channel 50 BMG. Today we're going to do a little bit of accuracy and destruction. We're going to take out the AMAX. We did a few shots just to get a 0 for the optic, but we're going to see what 3 shots, what we get on the target out there, and then we have 3 targets that we're going to destroy. So let's get to it. So we also have a chronograph. That thing will probably blow off the table from our first shots we noticed. These AMAX should be going roughly 2,800 feet per second. We will check where we are on that. And we're gonna go for the big red circle. I'm sorry, the big red square. 3 shots. Hopefully it should be on paper. We'll check it here. Here we go. Woo! A little to the left. 2796. Movement detected. I believe that completely. Second shot. Here we go. Uh-oh, coming a little loose. Gotta check the bolts on all the 50 BMG stuff. Okay, you good?
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Well, that's what you get with a first timer pulling 2831. That was probably a flinch. Woo! Let's destroy some things now. Okay, so for our destruction, we have a 4-inch solid cinder block. But what I want to show, my background has a little bit more to do with concrete in material science. So either way, we're going to hit a 4-inch cinder block, see if it just gets completely destroyed, and then hit a fiber reinforced 4-inch block. Okay, here we go. It's gone. We are going to go ahead and give our fiber reinforced concrete a try against 13,000 foot-pounds of energy. Broke it in half. So we have 4 inches of magazines, and then the alternative, since we do more material science, we want to see what kind of difference it is if we add 3/4 thick porcelain to the front. Total thickness is still 4 inches. We're using the AMAX. It seems to be a little bit more accurate. So Here we go. Okay, sorry for the wind noise, but this is what I wanted to show you. It's basically 4 inches, all magazines, and we're going to do what's the difference with, it's about 3.25 inches of paper and 3/4 inch of tile. But we just shot this one, and as you can see, yeah, I would say it went straight through. Okay, let's see if adding a little bit of tile does any different. All right, so let's see if a little bit of tile makes any difference. I'm gonna guess not much. Still gonna go through. But hey, if it works, we just want to see what kind of different reaction we get. Okay, ready back there? Yep. Okay, here we go. Wow. I would say that's a lot of different reaction. Wow. Okay, so that is the destruction. The tape held some of the tile, but it's basically gone. We have paper everywhere as the wind picks up. And wouldn't you know it, it still went through. But as you can see on the slow-mo, much more energetic. So we're back from the range, and I gotta say, the 50 BMG is quite a handful. But like you saw, we had decent performance. I believe we have really good accuracy with the Hornady AMAX. I just happened to pull that last shot. Yeah, you start to flinch. New rifle, we only put a handful, let's see, 5. We put a handful of rounds down range. We hit a few pieces of material. But what we have for you, and let me know in the comments because this is important where we go forward. One of the things I'm gonna do is we have 2 match style bullets. We have the we have the PMC X-Tac match, which is a full bronze 700, and I believe it's a 740 grain projectile, and the AMAX. We're actually gonna take these out, do possibly 2 3-shot groups, see what we get with each one of these. But going forward, I also want to know, I have some ideas. I am going to make a homemade body armor to withstand 50 BMG, probably even AP 50 BMG. Let me know if that's something you want to see. Also, bulletproof, bullet resistant glass. We'll do a full how-to, and ultimately, we're going to try to stop the 50 BMG with about 2.5, 3 inches of glass, and want to do that as well. But with all that being said, for all those that are still here till the end, I appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. More 50 BMG on the way, but until then.